How can we make love cool again?
Yeah, from what I gather from what you're talking about, we are at the Afrotech conference right now.
Yeah.
Right? People are connecting. It's very technology based. You're talking about R&B and bringing that back. I want to ask you some questions about, your favorite artists and your inspiration.
Okay.
But before we get there,
Yeah.
like it seems like that's your passion. That's what you love, right? You figuring out how to get that out there, make it more resonate in people's heads, right?
Right.
So my thing is when I hear the word love, since I'm at a tech conference, it's like I'm here because I love technology.
Yeah.
That's my passion.
Right.
My passion's been coming out a little bit more through like my podcast, for example. So I'm the host of the Social Currency series.
Nice.
We talk about technology, we talk about venture capital, we talk about entertainment. Like I'm passionate about those things and what we're talking about. Anything from like Snapchat spectacle glasses to the Saucin and Co.
Facts.
funding, founders, right? To Drake and Kendrick beef, right? We can really hit the spectrum on topics we're talking about, and that shit like we care about, that we want folks to care about.
Yeah.
Like, so when I hear that, I'm thinking about love and like passion and how can I push that forward.
Gotcha.
That's gonna benefit me in the future.
There you go.
But hold on, let's bring it back to you though for a second.
Wow, plot twist.
Yeah. Let's go back to our R&B.
Okay.
So I grew up listening to R&B, very, very, very good genre. It has this like it's ups and downs depending on who's out in the market at the moment.
Right.
But let me get your perspective on how do you see the R&B space right now in terms of this genre? How's it doing?
Yeah.
I think my take, it's doing comparatively better than rap music right now or hip hop. No one come from my life, but like name a really good rapper right now. You gonna struggle to get a consensus that's not like a K Dot.
Right. No, you're right.
Or a Drake, right?
Yeah,
Or not,
yeah.
to get a consensus on who like remove those people from the equation or the conversation. Who's like everyone's top rapper? Like we're gonna get like 10 different answers, right? But in R&B, who are the people, the group? Who's dominating? Who's listening? Who's vibes right now? Like who can you turn on and listen to? Like who's that for you right now?
It's an unpopular opinion, but Chris Brown. Chris Brown is.
That's like an OG. It's like
he's still creating hits. They have this conversation where you got to separate the man from the art.
okay.
That's another. We could go deep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch on that one.
But yeah, for me, Chris Brown right now in R&B. I like to listen to Josh Levi. If you ever heard of him. But I like it when and I listen to a lot of women R&B artists as well.
Like who?
The newest person is Xenia, Xenia. Xenia.
So like folks who are up and coming.
Yeah, I know them, but like the thing that's bothering me is that it's so vulgar now. I thought my mom could listen to this with me. I guess not. And so that's my biggest thing right now. You gotta like kind of create the image of, I don't want to say fantasy, but it is a fantasy. And through the fantasy, you strive to become a better version of yourself to obtain whatever it is that you saw.
So I'm not at the moment, I guess, as in tune you are in the R&B space.
Yeah,
you're naming people
I write,
haven't heard of yet.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about like my playlist. I'm
Gotcha.
thinking about like a couple years ago when Division dropped their album. I'm thinking about maybe not current Brent Faiyaz,
right.
but Brent Faiyaz a couple albums ago. I'm thinking about those people who are coming up in the space, who are making noise. Maybe if Brent was signed to a major label, he would be the guy, but he isn't yet, so it's taking a little longer. Yeah. Those are the folks who are like, coming to my head when I hear R&B right now.
Brent had a Kanye feature though.
Victoria Monet, like people like that. Yeah.
Yep, that's a good one as well. I got a lot. So, any last words? Any plugs you want to give outside of what you already gave?
Nah, just follow the Social Currency series on YouTube. We're very, very new by any means. We're just starting out, but I'm excited for 25 for what we're doing.
Nice.